So winter is rapidly approaching. The weather's already started to turn. So you might be starting to think about kind of moving inside with your training. You might even be thinking about a little bit of e-racing. And the question really is, how do you even train for e-racing if you want to get better at it? Well, it's a bit of a unique beast, e-racing, really, in the fact that you start with an absolutely insane sprint. I guess it's a little bit like cyclocross in that sense. You start with a crazy sprint, and then you're expected to pretty much sit at or around your threshold for the entire race with random explosive bursts. So it's tough. It's super tough. But I think, firstly, if you've not already seen it, just see the advert on the side. Just gone next to me for our e-racing series, our e-racer supreme live coach series that we run for free. Firstly, check those out because you'll learn a lot more than I'm able to tell you in a couple of minutes of a clip. But basically, e-racing, it's all about explosive repeatability. Basically, lots of anaerobic sort of VO2 max efforts, short bursts, but doing them time and time again. Because ultimately that's what you're going to be doing if it's exploding out of a corner, trying to stay onto the wheel, going up little climbs, what have you. There's so many little contexts in which you're having to accelerate well above your aerobic threshold, often just to stay in touch. And really it comes down to who is able to do those explosive efforts, recover and go again. Or more likely, not so much recover as such, because I think that's another thing about e-racing. All your recovery is at a suboptimal level. It's always at a level where you're just gasping for air. So I think that's the second challenge, really. So you've got those explosive efforts that you have to teach your body to be able to repeat and recover and go again, but also teaching your body to kind of get comfortable or more comfortable recovering at a suboptimal level. So recovering at the sweet spot or just underneath your FTP. It's pretty gruesome stuff, but really rewarding if you do train in the right way. And I think it is a very unique type of racing, and it tends to suit a very unique type of rider. So it doesn't mean you don't necessarily have to be a little whippet, or you don't necessarily have to have a huge FTP. I think that's one of the fantastic things about e-racing is there's a whole range of people who might not necessarily be traditional high-level cyclists that can compete at a really good level in the sport. So there you go. There's just a few thoughts on how to train for e-racing. Check out our e-racer supreme series and check out our coaching relationships, because that's another way that we can teach you more.